Hello, and welcome to this episode of WIC Commander. We have the first from Dominaria. We have Ivy, Gleeful, Spellthief. Now, this is a weird one. How it works is if you have a spell that targets a creature that isn't Ivy and it only targets that other creature, then that means you get to copy it and also put it on Ivy. So it's very much like a double spell thing where you can cast an aura or an instant or sorcery that targets just something, and then Ivy can also be the target of that. So this means we can play a lot of auras. We have the new combat research along with Curiosity and Curious Obsession, along with Cat-like Curiosity. It being a very cheap flyer means it's quite easy to early on get a few hits with it and draw a few cards, which means that we can go into our later things, such as bigger auras like Colossification, which is pretty awesome. There's also kind of a bit of a enchantment thing in general. We have a lot of enchantments, as long as things like Cetesian Champion and Nessian Wanderer that reward us for playing enchantments with their constellation triggers. So we have a bit of a sub-theme there, along with some nice other Simic stuff, some other creatures to target with some spells, some enchantments, and some protection as well to keep Ivy and everything going. So, a bit of a Voltron deck. Let's see how it does. So game one is Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. Some interesting stuff here. We have only one we have no blue, so we'll just see what we get next. And this looks a lot nicer. The Ghostly Pilferer is very good early on. We have a decent amount of ramp, so we can use our Spectral Adversary quite well here. Also have the new Dominaria land Yavimaya Coast, which I'm really fond of these. Very useful. Aha, so what we can do here is we can now get, I believe, I haven't tried this out yet, haven't had the opportunity yet, but we can do a double mutate onto Ivy and something else. So I think I'll go for the Pixie next. And that way, we might be able to do a double mutate. But I am not 100% sure on if that works. We'll see. If not, then the deck list is probably going to change after this first game. Okay. 1 damage to each opponent, that's fine. So let's be careful how we do this. Ivy. And then mutate onto the Pixie, and hopefully it copies. It does. Yes. Wow. Awesome. And then we can attack with the Pixie and draw a card. We have 2 cat-like Curiosity things going on there. Cool. Season of Growth, that's good. Brutal Kafar is going to take out one of these, probably the Pixie. Yeah. Do we let it move it to command zone? I think we have to, yeah, I think we have to have it back. Which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we keep a Seiju, I think, and then go Season of Growth into the Pilferers. They're likely to play their commander soon. We get to scry that forest away and draw something else instead. Nice. Get the Shark Typhoon. I can catch them out. I'm not too fond of using it when this Kafar's around, though. We don't really want it to flip. Someone to pay 3 to life. I don't know. Maybe that's fine. Either way, I think Jetmir is coming down now, and this could be quite fatal. So the Spectral Adversary should be quite useful. No, okay, no Jetmir. Nice. But an Anthem. Oof. Yeah, that's quite a lot. They don't get Trample until they have 6 creatures, so let's just be happy they don't have 6. Okay. It might just be to hit them with the Pixie and then play Shark Typhoon, but we'll see what we get with Pixie. Whenever we cast a non-creature spell, yeah, so I think we do this, so we just get a board. Cool. And that way we can make a 2/2 and a Gargara, nasty. They're gonna hit us for another 7 here, so yeah, this is not looking good. And we can't get in with the flyer anymore either, so does the Seiju matter enough to kill anything? Don't think it does. So a Ranger's class. Arrow's not what we need. Neither is Careful Cultivation. But Bears might... Nope. Cool, but we have a board, at least. And I think I want to hold the Beseju, so I can get rid of the Anthem, which would make this a bit more of a blowout. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Crusade is very bad, so maybe we Beseju that instead. Yeah, we Beseju that. That's too good. So we can go Ivy with the Hydra's growth, but I think the Spectral Adversary is the way forward on their turn. Ah, done. So this becomes a 4/4. We can really try to make our way towards the River's Rebuke, but there's only one card at the end of the day. So I guess we just hold a bit longer. Surely Jetman is coming down pretty soon. No, okay. That makes Jetmira considerably worse, and we might just die from these triggers. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, Ancestral Mask though. And we can hold the adversary. So first of all we can kill that, which is good. Then we can put an Ancestral Mark on a big shark and Ivy, which is a whole bunch of triggers. Take action, copy. Oh my goodness, Charge Through. Is Charge Through just going to win it for us? I think yes, the answer, especially if we Spectral Adversary, the or we can just Conjure its command. No, let's Conjure its command. Turn 2, so turn to its hand, and then put 2+1/+1 counters on the shark. Yes! That was really cool. Awesome, on to the next one. Okay, this time we're against a new one. We're against the Balmore, Battle Mage Captain. This is quite nice because we have another cheap creature, we have Grove Spiral, we have Teferi, so we can kind of ramp out nicely. And we have a second creature to target with our security bypass, so yeah, we'll keep this. I think it's probably play, I don't know the order of this though, it's play Cammy and Ivy before anything else, but it might just be that we want to Grove Spiral early so we can start doing two things a turn. This has got flying as well, which makes it a bit harder to deal with. Or it might just be the case that the security bypass, because it's attack alone, we want to do that. I'm not sure really. Let's go Cammy. And then we can just make it buff, I think, rather than try and do the whole Ivy thing here. Because the flying commander does kind of put a big halt to the plan. And we want to make this big, so that it can't just be bolted or something. Okay. That's a lot on turn 2. Turn 3. Reckless Charge. Nice. Very good card. Maybe they're just going to even shock this and then we're so completely broken. Oh no, they only have one blue, so they can opt or something to deal a lot. But yeah, once we go down, that'll be good. Cool. It'd be very annoying if they have something like... Oh wait, we can't actually play another spell after Grove Spiral, because we both our lands tap. Unless we get that, of course. Fantastic. Right, let's see if this works. It might not work. They might just bounce it. It does feel like they have some sort of bounce spell. No? Interesting. Okay, well we can get in for free. Can maybe make that 4 if we get... Oh no. Okay. That was very quick. That was nice. Balmore. Cool, so that's another big chunk of the life total gone. So I think Teferi is the way to go, just to try and keep us alive.
This isn't my first time being the hero. Time to improvise.
Get rid of the Hall. Druid of Horns could probably lose its way out of here. This is, I guess, says whenever it's targeted with an aura, you make a beast. But it might just be way too slow. So let's see, what do they plan to do? Just hit us. They might cast Lembrith. Electrise. Okay. Is that hitting face? No, it's hitting Teferi. Okay, that's good.
My defense had an imperfection. Think fast.
Yeah, get rid of Druid. It might just be Angrath and Kami. Angrath's quite a nice blocker here. So we can mutate onto both a creature. Actually, yeah, if we had one more, we could do Ivy, mutate onto it with that Angrath, but Angerus. Let's see what else we can get do.
Ideas like seconds.
That's quite good. Maybe we can try and do that instead. So Verdant Rebirth means that if they try and kill these two, we basically just get them back. So this amplifier gets +2/+0 for each instant and sorcery. That's really good. It can also return. Okay, also bounces. Sure. They might just slightly be out of momentum here. Okay, no, this is where we Verdant Rebirth. Copy it, draw a card, but I think we've definitely lost. Because they have more than one thing with 2 attack. Yep, cool, we lose. On to the next one. Okay, so this is Falco Sparrow, who again is a flying commander, so not ideal, but we do have Enter the Unknown, which is quite nice for, and we can copy our creature, make another creature of Ranger class, can also Growth Spiral. And Enchantress's Presence, not worth dismissing. Is not a dismissible card. So what's the fastest way we can do this? I think is to... We want to make sure... I think we Ivy, and then next turn Ranger class and Enter the Unknown. Although that does mean maybe we Enchantress's Presence first. Yeah, that seems good. Because then we at least draw cards as well as ramp, so we're doing the Simic Fang. And they have a flyer. Fine, okay. There's Enchantress's Presence. So now we have a bit of long term, bit of long game. Just a bit. It looks like they're going to kill it. We might just have the some sort of fight spell that buffs the Merfolk Skydiver. There's a whole bunch of those now. Prison Realm instead. Okay, sure. And we scry one. So yeah, we could just ignore the Prison Realm and bounce it. So, what do we want to do that? Yeah, I'm not sure. No, we'll put it under the Prison Realm, sure. And then bounce it. Hopefully Growth Spiral out of land. Right, let's just see. Okay, let's just do it in order. Ranger class, Enchantress's Presence. Then we can bounce on their turn. I don't know, maybe this is probably not the best use of Brazen Borrower. Because they'll play Falco Sparrow here, probably. Maybe we just bounce Falco Sparrow instead, but yeah. Okay, alright. Well, they might just bounce Ivy again.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, they might bounce it. Yeah, cool, alright.
More like it.
So, I think it goes Ivy. Enter the Unknown on the Fox, which means that Ivy also gets to explore. Copy. It'll land. And then Shore Up will keep. That way we can Growth Spiral. Play the Hall. And then Shore Up is ready for us to protect whatever they want to do the Prison Realm on. And I think they'll just lose the Teferi? No, okay, sure. Oh, we can't Shore Up on their turn. That's a bit silly, wasn't it? So, Falco Spiral here? Or are they just going to Prison Realm something? No, something else entirely. Creatures you can attack you or bend you unless... Oh, that's annoying.
Here goes nothing.
Guess we'll just kill it then. Can we Shore Up? We can ram through target creature you control and kill that. And Ivy does the same. Oh. Why not? I don't know. But we can't quite Hunter's Insight here. Oh, this has gone all wrong. Well, we'll just do this then. And then hit to Fairy there and the Wolf there. Pay 2. Put the 1/1 counter on the Wolf. Which is now very much greater target to the Prison Realm, I suppose. But hey, they've got a clear board. We've got a hold of the Storm Giant. Hunter's Insight will draw us a lot of cards if we use it right. So they just Falco Spiral, or are they going to Prison Realm? Prison Realm it is. Okay. They hit the Wolf. Scry 1's the bottom. I guess at least we can draw 3 cards with Ivy with Hunter's Insight. If that's the what? That's not a bad worst case scenario. But we could just for this Brazen Borrower, then we get both triggers. Phase out the Falco Spiral, maybe. I'm not sure. Do they have something for it? Not yet. We know we have a land on top, so... Again. But we can just slip out the back if they try to kill us. Which they don't know, I suppose, do they? Cool. Nice. It does... we just have Uro on top. Yes. Then the Octopus we mutate onto Ivy. And over, so it has slightly more power. Then that's 4 cards we draw. With the, 5 cards with Hunter's Insight. Nice. And 7 with the Sea Dasher, so we're back up to a 4-hand, which is reassuring to say the least. We get to play land or elves too. Nice. Okay, this has left me in a slightly feeling like we're in a slightly better position. Primal Might also can take something out. Yeah, I think we're in a really good spot here. Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, not an enchantment to be seen. They're going to proliferate, so they have another shield counter. That's pretty good. And Ugin slightly better. So it's not going to be easy, but I think we're definitely on the up and up. Okay, that's a Nessian Wanderer. Okay, I kind of like this. And maybe it's time just to get the Euro as well. Because Mina makes everything harder to hit.
I see great potential in you. Prove yourself. Every day is a new lesson.
I'll get rid of the... Just get rid of the giant growth, I think. Could be a good combat trick in there, I suppose. And yeah, I guess just attack with the octopus to their face. And they might just block with the Spara? No. If they don't level it up, at least we can use the... Oh, so what we do is we do Insatiable Prey, so that we keep the Starlit Mantle and we can protect two things. So we draw two cards with the Irresistible Prey, and then we just hold. Because they might just try to kill something with Ugin here. But it's hard to do that, isn't it? Okay, I'll splash Resplendent. No, it's only spells, so they can still hit it. Hit the thing with Ugin. And put a counter on Falco. So it's now got 2 more counters on it, so they can start playing more stuff from the top of their library. I think the 5th of the cards we can play with Ranger class. I think we have 20 creatures or something. Okay, so we'll Starlit Mantle the Nessian Wanderer. So that Sea Dasher Octopus also gets one. Nice. Get the forest. Nice. Nothing there. But they don't get to destroy the Sea Dasher. Cool. And then if they try and hit us, we could always just play the adversary off top. And that removes the next shield counter. Sick. Please, please do it. I don't know what, like, I understand that there could be hesitation, but no, okay. So, we just block that with the Nessian Wanderer, I suppose. Oh, okay, what have they got in hand now? What have I done? That was silly. I fell for the bait. Spectre Adversary is too good to not to just play for free. So get rid of one of these lands again, hopefully. Ah, Sky Turtle, lovely. So we'll Clone Crafter to see what we get out of that. Evolution Sage works really well. Then we'll Uro whatever, because we don't really have much recursion, apart from the Sky Turtle. But yeah, cool. Lovely, on to the next one. Okay, now we're against Oji, the Exquisite Blade. Who is new or not? No. They getting to 11 scry 2, when they're casting a spell, they can blink something. Okay, that's pretty nice, but I think we've got a good hand too. I love the crow there. That's awesome. So we can just start off with the classic. Hello. I think Bears is quite good to have early, because the Saga then threatens a lot of what they're doing. But that being said, I think just Ranger class to start off with. We have the Borrower. The Borrower is very good. Second spell each turn, exile 1 creature you control. Okay, so it doesn't blink art stuff, that's good. And they don't have any blink targets yet, so that's nice too. Cool, we will Ranger class. Ghostly Pilferer, which might just get countered. We'll see. No, sure. Or maybe they will. No, okay, cool. We can give this can't be blocked, not anything else, right? They've got... Oh, they don't have it. Okay, curious what they've got. Maybe it's just a wipe. That'd be really annoying if it's just a wipe. Ah, no, it's not. It's their commander. Cool. And Curious Obsession is great news. So we can put that on Ivy. We can bounce Ivy, Curious Obsession on the Pilferer, which just feels like a fantastic turn. So, bounce, because I don't trust myself not accidentally bouncing Ivy as well. Ivy. Oh, hang on. No, we can't do that. That's annoying. What went wrong there? We used the Avamai Coast when we shouldn't have. I guess we just have to suck it up. Give the Pilfer a bit more boost. And what the Pilfer does whenever an opponent comes on tap, so we could just draw a card as well if it wanted to, too. No wipe still, that's good. Scry 2, gain 2. Which is awesome as well. Oji looks so similar to... It just looks like it's an Ojitai card. Okay, maybe they're looking for the wipe. We'll get into, yeah. Oh, nice. Sanctuary's good. So, we can Curious Obsession on the Pilferer, which gets copied onto Ivy. Now, if they want to target our stuff, that costs them. And we'll even charge through, just for good measure. And keep the cards flowing like wine. And then 1, 2, 3. Make Ivy a bit chunkier. Draw 2 cards. Cool. Take action. Take action. Nice. And we got Eutropia. Who is awesome. Unless this is a board wipe. Even if this is a board wipe, we have a full hand, so we're in a good alright place. Sanctuary Warden. Yeah, that's very good with the blink. So now we could Security Bypass. Decline, we don't want to draw quite that much. So, for Eutropia and Security Bypass, copy the spell, buff, buff. Unfortunately, we're still just a little bit... No, we're not. Then we play the Wolf Haven. Buff. Get in for 6 unblockable damage. Oh, 8. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, an interesting final one. We have the Planeswalker Domri Chaosbringer. So this is quite an aggressive deck, and we are going second. So there is reason to be very concerned, especially when they start off with an Adventurous Impulse to smooth out their draws. We're gonna fetch for a blue land. Cool, that's concerning. I think playing the first Aroan games and getting Ivy nice and big is what we do after playing Ivy. Although Careful Cultivation is also pretty good, so... But this is the only way we get an additional creature that we get the double enchant stuff off, so... I see Planeswalkers as well. No, red or green. So they're gonna riot something out. Cool. It's pretty decent. Oh, you kind of want to just play the Curiosity and the Sea Dasher, don't you? So maybe we just do that. Draw 2 cards a turn versus getting bonus enchantments and a big creature. Yeah, I think the damage is more important than the card draw right now. And we can start attacking Dominaria as well, which is...
Ain't the first time I've been knocked about.
And then we can do 3 enchantments next time as well. Okay, whenever you cast a creature... Cabaret Rebels is ridiculous. Okay, and nothing's too powerful yet, so that's good. No. Right. Make Ivy huge. Curiosity on both. I kind of feel like we need to keep the Starlit Mantle, but they might just not have anything to kill it with, so it's easy in training. Draw 2 cards is pretty good too. Oh, and Shaper's Sanctuary, nice. Okay, so now I'm slightly less worried about losing that mantle. How much is Dominaria a problem? Enough of a problem, I think, yes.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
Because if they're not got many creatures, then them finding more is... Okay, there's a Shire. Bad, 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 bad news. None of it has reach. But that's a board. So we need to ignore everything that isn't the Shire, really. That doesn't mean playing Sea Dasher probably as a creature to block something. We draw it, so we start the turn by drawing 2 cards, which is nice. Oh, including Hydra's Growth. And then we get him for 7. Next turn we can get him for more than 7. It will be twice as much, so yeah, we'll draw a card. End the turn. Yeah, this is looking concerning, but I'm just gonna play Dominaria. Look for 2 creatures, presumably. Oh no, they're not. We'll block the Shire so we don't die. And then maybe channel this. Oh, they get our Eutropia, that's sad. So this has got Curiosity, yeah. Need to really get River's Rebuke to win this, but that's very unlikely. It's a 1 in 40 chance, I think. And they get our Eutropia, which is so sad. So that's now a 11-9. Okay. So we have 6, we have 8. So if we Sea Dasher... Oh, they have the frickin' goose. It's all over. No, it's not. The goose only does so much, it has trample, so that's good. Then we have 6, so hopefully out of these 2 things we draw one of them's River's Rebuke. Come on. That's not one. That's not one. Is 2 creatures enough to block with? I don't think it is, but maybe. It's quite dependent on a lot of things. So Rada can get huge. Ashaya and Pat Lever. So as long as they just draw a land here, don't use the second ability of Domri. What? What's allowing them to do that? I'm not seeing... Oh yeah, it's Rada, okay. Domri's Ambush. Draw a card. So they used the Goose, yep, that was a bad move. Second ability of Domri, yep.
Oh, I was wondering where those got to.
More creatures. It's Elysian Dryad, so no biggie. Rada's big. And then we block Rada. I think they won. But have they? Nah. They have. Yeah, so close. -1. Damn it. So close. Well, I had a lot of fun with this deck. I'll put the deck list in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.